Good morning, fellow YouTubers and photography fans, photographers. I'm in some woodland today. It's a pretty grey day. There is some quite nice light cutting through. But yeah, I've come into some woodland to have a look around and see what there is to photograph. Whew. I've not been out for about a week now. It's been a bit hectic at work, and I've been doing some modelling shoots and one thing and another, so this is the first time I've actually been out for a week, and I've missed some pretty nice weather. That's the way it goes, isn't it, if you're busy. Anyway, let's have a look around this woodland, see what we can find. Look at that. Lovely, isn't it? Beautiful. Beautiful, peaceful Saturday morning. No one around. Don't get no better than that, does it? Right, let me show you the composition I've got here. So I'm using the fallen wood there, the fallen tree, as a leading line into my main focal point, which is that tree there with the funguses growing on it. We've got that thin tree to the left of the frame there, so it's slightly framing the shot. I'm going to try and get as little of the skyline as possible in, because that's just going to be blown out because it's grey. There's no colour or interest in the sky, so there's no point me shooting for the highlights. Although there is some kind of soft subdued light coming down at the moment, so I'm just going to grab this shot. So I'm at f11 ISO 50. That's giving me a tenth of a second, focusing on the tree with the fungus. There we go. So that's 2-second timer on, mirror locked up, focusing on the tree, tenth of a second, and there we go. Well, I got a couple of nice shots there, I reckon. I quite like them. Those tree trunks with the fungus on, I thought they looked really good. Anyway, I'm just going to have another bit of a wander through these woods, see if I can come across anything else. Right, I've come to a different area of this area. That don't sound right, does it? I've come to a different location, but it's in the same area. That's better. And as I was driving through, I saw this just beautiful carpet of bluebells in a particular part of the woodland further up the road here. So I'm going to head for there and see if I can find a composition where I can sort of feature all of those beautiful bluebells. And we've got some nice soft light, so hopefully I'll get a good picture there. So I'll see you there. Right, so you can see the part of the woodland I'm talking about behind me over there. And I don't know if this is picking it up, but from this distance, but you can just see this carpet of blue everywhere. It looks beautiful. Right, what I want to try and avoid with this photograph is doing the sort of typical generic sort of bluebell shot that people do in the spring, early summer, where they'll just take a photograph of a carpet of bluebells, which looks great, but there's no actual sort of focal point or anything like that. Yeah, so I've got to try and actually find something that's going to make a nice composition, and also be mindful not to step all over the flowers and sort of ruin the area. So there is a tree here though that I photographed a couple of months ago. It's looking slightly different now because there's more foliage on it, so I'm going to have a look at that and see if I can get a leading line of carpet of bluebells in front of it. Let's see what we can do. Well, look at all these bluebells, beautiful, and they lead straight into that tree there which I photographed before, and the smell is just divine. Really strong smell. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Right, I'm going to get set up, frame this shot up, and crack on with it. Okay, so I'm on f16 because I want to get the flowers right from the foreground here all the way into the tree. I'm focusing on the tree, ISO 50, and I'm at 1/5 of a second. And there we go. Now the highlights are a bit bright, but I'm not really shooting, I'm not worried about that. I can bring my highlights and whites down in post and bring the shadows up, because with this camera, well, any decent full frame camera, you retain a lot of detail, a lot more than you do on a crop sensor camera. So if you bump your shadows up and push your file a little bit, you can do that without sort of creating any noise, well, any noticeable noise anyway. So yeah, so I'm not worried about the highlights. I'll pull all that down, bring my shadows up, but on the back of the camera the blues are really popping. The tree's a little bit dark, but I'll be able to sort that out in post. Right, that's me done for today. I'm going to head back to the car. Thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. Please give us a like and subscribe as well if you like my content. And let us know in the comments what you think of the images, or just say hi. I love engaging with people and replying to all the comments. So yeah, thanks a lot. I'll see you again soon.